Hello, how is everyone doing? Rabin here. So, excuse me. So, today's topic is basically how to stream online classes using Onestream Live. So, this is actually pretty simple. You can follow the same process how you go for a live stream. Like you open the studio and you can go or schedule a live stream ahead of time. But there are some critical tips to this before you actually go live. So let me talk about it for the moment, and I hope people has already joined live stream. Let me check if there are any comments. I don't see any comments yet. Hopefully there are people who will comment. Okay, so let me start with the tips and tricks, because this is something you will definitely need before you start streaming a live online class. Generally, live online classes, they have a set of subjects or set of period of topics that you are going to talk about. So it's best if you actually plan it ahead. So this will be the number one, because situational awareness is very important, that whether you are able to stream on the right day and whether your internet connection and your content is ready. So there are 4 major tips into this. So let me talk about those. So number one is basically plan ahead. Means you plan your classes and subjects and the topics beforehand and you schedule it, but also think about all the other elements that is necessary to make the class successful. So let me go through it. What do you actually need? So it's best if you make a small checklist and follow the checklist every time you go live online with your classes. Okay, so at the planning phase, you definitely need to collect the proper equipment. Means your camera, your microphone, whether the microphone is adjusted to proper gain control and all those nitty-gritty things. Because if you are on the live and you are trying to adjust all these things, it will take up your time and you will miss out from the audience reaction. And then you definitely choose a good platform such as Onestream Live. Onestream Live is very flexible, going to multi-stream and multicast. Then the third one is definitely very important. Do not forget to check your internet connection, because this matters a lot. And a stable internet connection, I would recommend do not use Wi-Fi. Try to use the LAN cable, because it's more stable and lower latency. This is definitely something that you should check before any time you do any type of live streaming. Then the fourth one will be prepare your content. Means the topic you are going to talk about, do have a complete planning for that which topic is first and how you're going to focus on that specific topic. And then go ahead and make your live stream online, and then just have fun. You need to have fun while having the live stream. It is very, very important that you need to have the fun. And let me go to the second part of the tips, which is so I have previously covered pre-recorded content. So pre-recorded content is something that you can record it earlier and then plan to schedule it. This helps a lot because you bypass a lot of restrictions. A lot of times you forget what to say, or you do not have the script ready. So those are the times that pre-recorded comes in very, very handy, because classes, they have a format, and as an educator, you know what the format is, means how to start with the topic, and go deep into the topic and expand from there. And very, very important one is, when your class is supposed to go live, try to do a dry run 24 hours before. So dry run is basically create a private YouTube video, or on Facebook, you can make it for your friends or only for yourself. So I would recommend use the private video in YouTube and start streaming 24 hours earlier, and see how the output comes out from that. So this will give you a very good education on how your stream is going to perform, or when you are going to go live, how is it going to perform. When it is about doing the live stream, means you are present in person, that will be much more different than the pre-recorded one, because pre-recorded one, you can upload the video and Onestream Live will take care of the entire thing from their cloud storage. So that is one big advantage of using the pre-recorded videos. And I have seen a lot of teachers, actually, they do the pre-recorded videos, and it is much more easier to control than actually be on the live stream. Like myself right now, so if something goes wrong, let's say there is some issue with the internet and something else, it can create a bit of havoc, means you go through the technical glitches and such things. So beside that, number 4 is definitely, as I repeated before, is have fun while you are teaching. So that have fun part will only come into action when you are actually streaming by yourself, means you are physically present and doing the stream on the spot. So these are some of the critical elements. So now I will go through that what are the checklists you should make. So again, I recap. You gather your equipment first, see how the camera works, see how the microphone works, the gain control, the volume, and the latency with the microphone. Then the next thing, check how is your internet speed. If your internet speed is inconsistent, try to find a cable from the router and plug it into your PC or Mac, whichever it is. And then plan your content, means if it is pre-recorded, then this headache is much more less, because you do not have to plan everything. You already planned it and you already plot it according to the plan. So this is why you should really plan your educational content, means what comes first, what second, third, and blah, blah, blah. So it can go proper flow for each topic or each subject, however you want to plan your educational content. And of course, one of the bigger element of all these is to choose the platform that will help you to live stream the content. So the process is pretty much almost the same as how you use to live stream pre-recorded content or live stream using the live studio. So let me share my screen, and I am sure you have seen this before. Okay. Okay, so you can see my screen here. So this is my demo account, and once you have your targets over here in your accounts pages, you can just go to new stream and go to Onestream Studio and prepare your studio, how it will look like, where you want to put the logo or branding, then what other things, like what will be the camera position or similar things. whether you want any background music or similar things. So let's say we can directly actually schedule a live event. Let's say you have pre-recorded videos of your educational content which you have already planned. So you can just create a thumbnail, post the thumbnail here, then go ahead and put the correct title, description, and tags. These tags helps in SEO and also in YouTube algorithm to pick up your content. Then select the time, date, when you are going to go live, and all these things. Then the next thing is basically select the destinations that you have added in your system, means your accounts, where you want to go live. Is it YouTube or is it some other place like Facebook Live or Facebook group group live. So the process is pretty much the same one. If you have catch our previous live on how to use pre-recorded videos, you can also do that. You can actually go to my saved videos, for example, here. So you can just pick one of the video. Let's say this is topic number 1 for your educational content. You can just add it into the playlist. So if you prefer, you want more than one video in the playlist, you can do that as well. You can select multiple. So in the playlist format, we have covered this before, that you can select the videos that are similar resolution, and then you can see what is the total time for these videos to play when you do the playlist streaming. So if you follow our channel, you will find the previous topics we have covered. So we have covered playlist streaming, we have covered pre-recorded streaming. So these are all comes all together to give you the flexibility of running an online class. Now there is two sides of this story. One is you want to live in person, means right now how I am doing the live exactly at this moment. And then there is another one, which is you use the pre-recorded videos. So when you use the pre-recorded videos, you have one advantage. You do not have to worry about what is going on with the videos, because the videos are playing from the Onestream Live cloud. Now, what you can do when Onestream Live is playing the videos for you, you can focus on the comments and you can talk to the students on the live stream specifically what their query is. Maybe they have questions, maybe they need to know something, they didn't understand something, so they will talk on the stream. The other one is a little bit difficult, because when you are doing the streaming, like now I'm doing the streaming, I actually have multiple tabs open and trying to figure out what is going on whether somebody is replying on the stream, or is there any comment I need to reply to. So these are just two formats that you can look at. So the pre-recorded format also have two parts of it. So part A is just stream one video, and part B is stream a playlist of video. To do the playlist format, you need to have same resolution of videos. Let's say more than 2 videos. You need to upload them from your cloud storages. So if you have them on OneDrive, if you have them on pCloud, you can just bring them in to Onestream storage itself. It takes really short amount of time. You can actually follow up on my previous videos and you can see on live that how fast it is. It is actually very fast. So from 5 to 10 seconds, it can bring in like 300 megabytes of video or 500 megabytes of video. So it is very flexible in that way. The process is always very simple. Whether you want to do the classroom format, live classroom format, where you want to be live on that very moment, And the second one is basically whether you want to collect all your content and send it to Onestream Live to stream it for you. So you can focus on what the students are asking or similar. So I hope I was able to give the insight of these, how to stream your live classes. So a lot of people actually asked that what is the benefit of live classes? I mean, what can you do with that? I'm sure most of you already know, since the COVID-19, there was a spike in online video conferencing, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and everything in between, like Zoom. So that is why when there are situations, for example, a distant village where they have electricity, they have internet, but they do not have the specific lecturer or a university professor who can actually tell them or give them the lecture. So you see, they filled up this gap and bring people together. So you can call this remote learning, and this is a thing that is going to grow up and up every year we go forward. So this fills up a gap that previously was not entertained. Previously, it was not in the method. So now, even if you are on a thunderstorm or something going on, or a natural disaster is going on your side, but you have already uploaded your videos in your pre-recorded live sessions. So all you have to do to use your mobile internet and go to YouTube and check the comments on the live. Means what are the students are asking for? They have a question, they want to know something more. You can just guide them in that manner. So your videos are running just by themselves because it is pre-recorded videos and they are on the cloud. So regardless where you live, how bad is your situation, these things will run by itself. So this is certainly have its edge and a solution for the people to educate themselves. So education is no longer strict into going to classes, physical classes, and physical universities or physical schools. So it expanded into the horizon. So now remote learning, remote education is a big thing. There are people who are doing MBA and similar studies online because it's possible now, because the infrastructure now can support this. So there were a lot of educators who actually doesn't know about this. Means they do not know how to take advantage of this and expand their student base. So their student can be from Sudan, their student can be from US, their student can be from UK, but they are sitting on somewhere in Thailand. The educator is somewhere in Thailand. So these are the advantages that remote education can bring in. Yes, of course, it is not always perfect, because with remote education, there is also some of the gripe of common problems that people do not know how to keep the attention. But if you make your classes, even the pre-recorded ones, interactive enough, and you keep on communicating with the group of people or your students, definitely it will work out. So now, again, let me go through the process. That first, you should make sure your equipment is good enough to go live. So it can be a webcam, it can be a DSLR, or it can be a mirrorless camera. The next thing is check your microphone. Means the microphone can actually send the signal to the camera. So this is really important, because I have seen it happened to me before that I forgot to turn on the mic and everything went haywire. So these things can happen. Let me have a sip. So I don't see any comments today. So I guess people already know, or they are currently digesting the information. Let me check the Onestream live channel as well. So I will open YouTube, another tab, and I have to mute the tab, otherwise it will create a feedback. So it looks like it is live as well. And by the way, Onestream Live still have the holiday promotion running on. So they are giving the Forever 40 for 40% discount on any monthly plans. I think that is a steep discount, and a lot of educators and people who likes to teach online, they will be able to take advantage of this system. Let me make this full screen so we can talk about some other options. Okay, so you can actually create your educational platform. Means you can create a site, membership site, where you can actually embed your live stream when you are going live. So we already have that option by using the embed player. You can see on the screen, you can actually set the player and your video. So what you can do, that you can protect entry to this player by creating a membership site. So there are many options around. You can search about it. Maybe next time we can cover those topics as well, that what are the membership sites you can create. So there are multiple approach to it. So if it is a school, you are prepaid for that content. In that case, you just need sign up and registration, so you can control who is coming in and verify that those people are the actual students. So when they land on this page where you have pasted the embed code, they will be able to enjoy the live show online. And this doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be any other website. So I think we have a topic that we can cover later on this series. So while you are here, don't forget to check the other videos in this series. So we have covered the common systems like Onestream Live Studio walkthrough, and then we have how to make use of the pre-recorded videos and how to use playlist streaming. So just for your information, just to recap a small part of it, you can actually stream for 8 hours maximum with a playlist streaming. So what you can do, you can create 4 subjects topics, or 5 subjects, or even 8 subjects topics, and split it into 8 hours or accumulate into 8 hours and create a playlist and let it stream. Or you can split it up in multiple different weeks or multiple different days, however it comes to your idea, and then split them into each day in same timing. All you have to do is go online, go to YouTube, and make sure your audience, whatever they are asking for, you can follow up with them. Means you can reply the questions, you can solve their queries. So that is the most important part of it all. So these are all the crucial parts of how to. So another thing, during COVID, there were so many schools were closed and universities as well. So imagine during those period of time or similar event, you can actually continue educating people even though they are not physically present in the class, they are not physically possible to go to their universities, but they can still consume the educational content without being physically there. So this has changed the topography of how we look at education, and the future there will be a lot more remote education or distant education systems you will see. So Again, I recap a little bit more that when you have a US university special professor, you want to talk with them or you want to learn from them, it is now possible. It's now really possible using the streaming platforms and plan it properly and have all your educational content in one place. Let me know how you think, whether this helped you or not. I really love to know your feedback and whether I can help. Anything that you didn't understand, go ahead and comment on the YouTube video, is fine. I will catch up with you in the next class. So let me check what is in the schedule for me in the next class. Give me one moment. I'm just going to look it up. Okay, let's see. So Onestream Live, they have a feature called live shopping. Means while you are doing the live show, you can actually sell things. So this is very interesting, and I'm going to test it out a little bit more before I actually present to you. So this can be tested from YouTube comments or Facebook comments. So basically, this is something really interesting, that live sales process. And if you did not know, live sales has been expanding so much in the last 2 years. So there is now, whatever shopping apps we use, they have a live options inside there. Means you can even go to a live tab and see what are the products they are talking about. So this is something that you can make use of. So that's it for now. I hope it helped, and view the screen. Right. So thank you for being in the stream, and it really helps smaller creators like us. I am genuinely trying to help that other streamers that who are new in the space, and whatever I'm learning, I'm trying to expand that to my audience. So what you can do, you can give it a thumbs up if you liked it, or subscribe, and don't forget to come back for the next one, because there is a lot of topics that we are going to cover, and this is just in the middle of it. So thank you so much. I hope you had a great time this new year, and your year has been better than the last year, because last year and previous year was all full of COVID, and a lot of people were stuck in their home. So I really hope this time around you have gone out and had fun. So thank you, and I will see you again. Good night from this side. I'm in Kuala Lumpur. It's about 10:30 p.m. So that's about it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.